Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Bookish Artist Mandy here, and I am coming to you today with my June 25 currently inked. I messed up with my Tombow. I actually colored my rubber stamps that I got made for myself with a Tombow because I love doing that, and it turned out really well. This is $6.79 and I love it, but I colored it. I actually had a really big goof up, so I'm going to come up with something else to put here, like a sticker, and I'm gonna fix that later. But I also didn't like that red, so it worked out. So I am going on a trip, so a lot of my pens are trip friendly pens, ones that I can replace. A couple more pricey pens, but ones that aren't like special editions, and I realize that one of them is a special edition, so I am going to probably swap out the nib and the body for another pen, and I'm going to do that now before I start, and then I will be right back. Okay, so apparently we're just going to have lots of mishaps today. I have ink all over me now because anyway, I had this in my bubblegum wrist. We're going to just start with this. I don't want to have to untwist my Daily Mate 500 times. No, it's not 500 times. It's like 6. But this is Ferris Wheel Press's Wayfinder Slate. And this is my Bennu Daily Mate in Creative Thursday. So this is Ferris Wheel Press. And I did a video where I was filming. My pen friend Jana sent me, excuse me, my throat is really struggling, sent me some inks, and Wayfinder's Slate is the color that I have here. And is it Wayfinder? Let me make sure it's Wayfinder Slate. Yes, Wayfinder Slate. And it reminds me a lot of a couple other colors in that. And so this is my Bennu Daily Mate in a medium. And this is the Creative Thursday. So now this one made me is my like neutral gray that I'm going to have. I really narrowed this down to be the best palette to do different drawings and things and journal entries for my traveler's companion. And this is going in my cube. I'm going to do a video. I don't know if I'm going to do it here or if I'm going to do it in San Diego of the way I packed, but that one is now going to be my Daily Mate and not my Euphoria. So I need to update that everywhere else. But there it is, Wayfinder Slate. It is a lovely brown leaning gray. It does look a lot like Coffee Monster's Esterbrook's collab, Forgotten Iced Coffee, but with a nice, beautiful, is it a silver shimmer? I think it is a silver shimmer. Yes, it's a silver shimmer. It's so pretty. I love this one. And so that one is definitely I am taking it with me. It made the cut, and I am very excited about it. My next one is my Bennu Daily Mate in Blissful Sunday. And this one is filled with Wearing Ghoul's Atlas. And this has a medium nib as well. And I just love how wet these medium nibs are. They are so fantastic, and I love them. So Wearing Ghoul Atlas. Oh, that should have been on 2, but that's okay. And this is my Bennu Daily Mate. Those are my only Bennus I'm bringing with me. Oh, maybe. Or is there one more? There might be a couple more. Well, we're gonna find out. Just give me a second here. I'm all over the place this morning trying to get everything ready and raring. And this is Blissful Sunday. I'm almost packed, so that's good. So yeah, I love this atlas. It's a very good like color for like the coastal skies and the really nice beaches and places. So that's kind of where I was going with that one. And then this is the only super fancy pen. This is my Asterbrook SD Honeycomb. And this one is filled with Tasha Cha. I haven't really talked about this pen. This is a newer acquisition I got, and it's probably my last like fancy pen for a while, which is fine, but I've been looking at the Honeycomb and I had the funds and I decided to get it. So it's my last Asterbrook for a while, and I am just really feeling where I am at a good place with my pens. I don't really like, I look at pens, they're beautiful, but I don't like want to keep buying them, if that makes sense. I think it's in a nice place to be. If I want a pen, I'm not saying I can't get one, but if I want a pen, I feel like now it's time to say, all right, if I want that pen, which pen don't I want? And so this one was one that I really love it, and I had to have it. And so I'm very excited about bringing this one along with me. It's the only Asterbrook I'm bringing, I believe. I just need to double check that, but like I'm keeping it low because I'm not going to be bringing this one with me when I'm, you know, going out and about. It's only going to be in my hotel. So that one is another really nice one that I'm very excited about bringing with me. My next one is my Kagamorei Frost pen, and it has a fine nib. I haven't used this in a long time, and this one has, let's see, this one has, yes, that is this Diamine Celadon Cat, and I haven't really used this color that much yet, so I'm very excited about getting it used and making it its way. But this is, oh, I did this the wrong way. Kagamorei, fine, and this is the moss green, and we will just put this down, Diamine Celadon Cat. That is fine. This is for me. I mean, and for if you are screenshotting it and you want a color. But this is, so this whole palette is like a coastal soft palette, reminding you of, like, I looked at pictures of San Diego and I pulled colors, and I really was trying to get this like cohesive look. I really want to go back and add these little dots and things here too, but I'm trying to get a cohesive palette that I feel really great about journaling with, and I can have a limited colors, limited everything. So I'm really just feeling like I'm going to be able to use my pens in a good way and in a nice cohesive way for a whole week. And then when I get back, then I can throw in random colors. But this one is my Asvine V26, and this is in the brown swirl. I love this color, and it has Diamine's Prussian blue in it, and I am already in love with this color. And it's just funny because this month I went with colors that don't necessarily match my pens, and it's a lot of fun to remember what they are. So I'm definitely going to need to have a cheat sheet with me, and so I will be making that, and I can show, I'll put a clip in of what it looks like when I'm done. But I got that idea from Grace at Wildly Imaginable, and I really like that. And this is the Asvine V126 in an extra fine, and that's brown swirl. Oh. All right, and my next pen is my Asvine P30, and this has Kobe number 62, Nunobiki Lavender. This is probably one of my 2 to 3 bright colors that I am taking with me. It is one of my favorite inks, and when I was thinking of a purple, I was thinking that this one would be really good because it's very blue toned, but it also kind of shades to this beautiful pink. But it's not, I don't know, it's not as bright. It comes up brighter on camera. I can't explain this ink, but of the purples that Kobe has, this one is my favorite. It is just a little bit, I don't know how to describe it, but I really enjoy this one. And this is an extra fine. And I don't know what I was thinking with this one. I think I struggle with not having bright colors. I wanted a couple things that were a little bit brighter, because if you look at these, a lot of these are super desaturated, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I like to have a little bit of contrast. So I picked a few that had that bright contrast, especially when you're looking at flowers and things. You want to have a little bit of that, but when you are looking at potentially doing, I don't know, like I struggle with figuring out color ways and different color schemes and things without just having pink, purple, brights. Yeah, I always need a pink and a purple. So this is the one that I went with. So I don't know. Oh, this color is the brass one. They have this P30 in 2 different colors. So they have a brass and a silver. I just love the way this looks. And it's a demonstrator. So I just like to be able to see how much ink. This one will probably be inked up for a while. Like I'll keep this one inked until that's gone. So this one will be, you know, currently inked at least for June. And then it will go on to stay inked until it's finished. I think that's with like, even with my Asvine as well, like my other Asvine. So these two are the Asvines. So really great writers, even when they are not the most expensive pen. I really enjoy them. All right. So then my next one is another Asvine. This one is the Asvine P26, I believe. And it is got a Monteverde medium nib that I have replaced. I pulled it out, put it in. And this has Sailor Ink Studio 237 in it. But yeah, this writer, I do love, like, because these both have the regular Asvine nibs. I do love to mix it up and put a different nib in them as well. But I also really love just the regular Asvine nibs, so I kind of go back and forth on them. And I am realizing, because I colored this with Tombow, that some of the Tombow is actually mixing into some of the color in that swatch. So it's good that I'm doing this, because then you're not seeing all of that. Okay, so this is Sailor. This, I don't know if I got really lucky with this Monteverde nib. I haven't had any bad luck with Monteverde nibs. They are Yovo nibs, but this one in particular is just so smooth and so wonderful. I bought this one, I believe I bought this one from Gold Spot. I'm not positive. I know Gold Spot does have the Monteverde nibs, but I have purchased a couple off Amazon, but I'm pretty positive this one's from Gold Spot. Let's see, and this one is my Asvine P. And I wonder, now looking at this, P26 medium Monteverde. I'm just going to put Monte. And this one is in the gradient purple. This one is probably one of my favorites just because of the colors. The pink and purple is just beautiful. Asvines are such, for low cost, like this I think is $26. For low cost, these pens are so great. Like just so perfect. Not perfect, but I do really like them. I really love them. And I love that, like, if I lose this one, it's not that big a deal. I will replace it for less, but I really enjoy this pen. I don't know. It's just the color, everything. I have almost all the colorways. Well, not almost all the colorways. I have all the colorways in this Asvine that I want, the P26. But I was looking. So this one, I'm just thinking about this. This one is the Asvine V126. This is the Asvine P26. And this is the P30. I also have the V200, and I think the V and the P is vac or piston, which makes sense, but I never thought of that before. So I'm just kind of like, oh, maybe that's what that is. That's interesting. Anyway, just a random, I don't know what you call it, a random observation that I've noticed. The next one is my Sailor Manyo Sakura in my Twisby Vac Mini, or not Vac Mini, my Twisby Mini. It's not the Vac Mini. And I love this color. It is so bright, and it really like fits with retro, the retro theme of what some of the things I was going for like a retro colorway of journaling. And I thought this would be such a bright pop of color for flowers. And I'm really excited about this one. This one will definitely be another one that is inked until it is emptied, because that's like the way that I have discovered with Twisbys. And I don't know if this is other people as well, but you can have a Twisby inked for months without any problems because it's so airtight. And so I really love these. So this is the Twisby Diamond Mini. That's what I was trying to think. Twisby Diamond Mini. And this is another medium. And this is the rose gold white. The white rose gold. All right, and so there's that. I just have such a love for Sailor inks, I swear. But those two colors together with that purple will be really good for flowers. I thought that would be really great. That's what I was going with for. So that is my thought process with those. All right, we are heading into Twisby City. This is my Twisby Eco Sky Blue, and this one has Sailor Ink Studio 241. And this color I haven't used for a few months, but I was trying to find the right blues. And this one, I had been swatching a bunch, and this one just was like, okay, you need to go in the mix. And so I think I had a Diamine Forever ink in this one, the Aqua and Aqua Surf, and I actually put that into a separate container because I don't want to like run out of it, but or you know, waste it. But this one had to come, and a lot of my Twisbys are what I want to bring, because I know that they're full, like you have a lot of ink in them. After a week, there will still be a lot of ink in them. They last forever and they won't dry up. But I also, traveling on planes before, I've traveled with my Ecos before, and they work really well. And this is a fine nib for sky blue. I believe all these Twisbys coming up are fine nibs. This one is my Amazonite, and this one has Wearing Ghouls Beneath the Wheel, which is just an absolute lovely green. So from my green ink swatches, this has been one of my favorites. I think I need a full bottle. I just am trying to use up what I have before I buy the bottle, because what if I get sick of it? Or what if I find another green I like? But this is all I have left from my sample, my 4 milliliter sample from Venice. And so I am really loving this green. This is one that's actually been, moved over, crossed over, whatever you call it, from a month before. But I don't know if it was in my currently inked, because I inked it up when I first got it. So this is a Twisby Eco. This is a fine. And this is the Amazonite. I just love this Amazonite. I think this is such a pretty pen. It is such a wonderful writer. Sometimes I've had issues with my fine and extra fine Twisby nibs, and I've had a lot of Twisbys. I'm not not quite about how much I love my Twisbys, but this one was a beautiful writer from the moment I got it, and it has remained that. I didn't have to do any kind of rigmarole or semi-fine tuning. I'm not really great at tuning pens, but this one I didn't have to do anything to, and I just love it. Oh, love that Amazonite. This one's been writing really well too as well. All right, and my last Twisby, I believe, is this beautiful matcha one. This is my new pen, and this has Lennon Toolbars Ghost Plant, and I'm so excited to have this in a pen. It is such a beautiful green. I think I'm obsessed, and this is the first time I've had it inked up. I thought it looked really similar to another ink I had, and I think I was mistaken. I don't know what ink I thought it was close to. I'd have to go back and rewatch my video because I said it in the video. If somebody knows, because they watched that video when I got this one from Micah, I would love to know what I said this looks like, because I'm very mistaken. This one is just, oh man, I've been playing with it since I inked it when I got this pen, and I'm really excited to take it with me. I have a feeling this one's going to be used a lot. And this is another one that I have a little bit more in the sample that Micah sent me so that I can refill this. But this is another one that I think I'm probably going to get a bottle of because I love it in my matcha pen. And I love it. I would love it in other pens too. And the last to round this out is a yellow. I originally was going to take my Benu Euphoria in the lemon sorbet, but I was really struggling with the fact, like, I already have two Benus. I want to take less expensive pens, so I am actually going to leave this one home, as hard as it is, because I have been using this daily since getting it. So I'm gonna bring this one. This is my KCCO Sport, and I thought having at least one Sport would be really smart because then I can throw it with my traveler's notebook. And so this is what I brought, or what I plan on bringing. And this is the KCCO Sport and Honey, and I have Monteverde's Lion in it. I have had this ink for so long, and I had not inked it up, and I thought, oh man, I wonder, with how dry KCCCOs are and how wet Monteverde inks are, would this be a perfect match? And I think it is, because so far, in just the little bit that I've written, it has been a wonderful pairing. And this ink is so pretty. This is the KCCCO Sport, and this was a fine. I got this in a fine. And this is the honey. I really like this honey. I've fallen back in love with my KCCCO Sports, and oh gosh, see, look at what I do. And this is Monteverde Lion. And really, honestly, though, this is for me to say, oh yeah, and so I know the difference between, you know, inks and whatnot. So those are my 12 for the color scheme. And it's very, like, it's supposed to be beachy, it's supposed to be bright, it's supposed to be also kind of calming and cool, and also coastal. So getting the colors of the coast of, you know, since we're going to San Diego. And also I really wanted just something that would feel great. This is the original. This is when I said I was going to give you a picture of what the stuff, or what like I am taking with me. I also matched colored pencils, so I have a bunch of different colored pencils, and so these ones are the ones that are coming with me. I did struggle because I think I want to bring this one with me as well, and it probably will come with me. This one has Wearing Ghoul's Wuthering Heights, and I thought this one was so close to Celadon Cat that I didn't need both, but I do love the idea of having, what do you call it? Having another KCCCO Sport. You know, I don't think I need, you know, 100 of them. Oh, I do. I need all my pens. It's going to be very hard to leave them, but I also think that that one, just having an extra pocket pen that I can throw if I only can take 1 or 2 pens, like having that. And then the other one that I have that I inked up is my Bennu Pixie, because it is another like throw in your bag pen. I was going to bring all my Pixies, but I decided to just go with this one. And I just love this. And I didn't even say what ink it was. This is Dominant Industries. I am going to butcher this. Le lait filet. And I think that's how you say it. Étraté. I took French. Can't say it. Can read it a little bit better, but le filet étraté, and I forget what this means, but it is just a really pretty, and it's got this really pretty. So these two as well, I think, are my only shimmers. And the other one I didn't share, but I'm bringing 2 actually. Oh, that's not the right one. I'm bringing 2. These are my Diamine Forever. I do want to have a couple permanent. I'm also bringing this one. These are Diamine Forever. This is Butterscotch. Should probably put that one in there too. So I'm not bringing just 12 pens. I'm bringing a couple more, but I want to have a couple forever or permanent inks, so when I'm working with watercolor or whatnot, I have them. So these ones have been inked up since I got my Diamine Forever. So this is Butterscotch. This one's Smoky Mauve, and that's right there. So I'm not going to re-put that. That's Smoky Mauve. And then this one is Kagamorei McCurry. And I really like this one for just like an alternative to black. So, and I thought having black on this, at least for the week, would be a little bit too dark. So those are the 3 like permanent inks I'm bringing. Otherwise, I'm really trying not to bring too many pens. I'm trying to stick with this for currently inked. It's not gonna last. I know this when I get back, it's not gonna last, but this is like what I plan. And so then when I come back, I can talk about which pens I used, which pens I like didn't use at all. Because I'm sure there's going to be pens I don't use. I am going with my kids. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So yeah, this is my currently inked, and I am very excited to get headed to San Diego. So I will see you in the next one. Later, Mandy here. So I could not leave home without one of my Myers pens, and this is my Antoinette, and it has to get packed. This one has Sailor Urameku by Akuya in it, and I'm gonna put that so you can see. I thought this one was kind of like a mix between like a pink and the ghost plant, so it works really well because it does really interesting things. So I thought it would look really great with ghost plant, and I absolutely love this pen. This is like, I think the Antoinette is my favorite Myers pen, and it is an eyedropper, so it's going to be interesting to travel with it. I traveled with it to this Minneapolis, Twin Cities. But yeah, there's by Akuya, and so I thought it would look really great right next to Ghost Plant. And I wanted to bring my Antoinette, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to unink any of these other ones. And so it'll be interesting to see if I can stick to this, or if I'm packing and trying to put it away before I go. But we'll see. We'll see if this sticks, but that's my plan. All right, well, now I will see you in the next one. And I did remember that I forgot to do. If you like any of these inks, let me know what you think about them. Let me also know what you think about the traveling, like how you travel. And also, if you don't want to leave any kind of comment, leave me a kind of like maybe a wave emoji or a water emoji or some sort of ocean themed since we are going to the ocean. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.